I managed to look like this doing mostly just body weight exercises. And while genetics do play a huge role, as you guys can see, I don't have the best genetics in the world. I started off very skinny, and these calisthenics movements really helped me put on some mass. So in this video, I'm going to teach you guys how to work out every single muscle group using body weight exercises. A lot of people overlook calisthenics because they think weightlifting is far superior. But calisthenics does have a few benefits to it as well. One of them being you could train just about anywhere you want to. And while you might not look like a huge bodybuilder doing calisthenics, you can definitely put on some decent size and build an athletic and aesthetic physique. So without further ado, here's how to hit every single muscle group doing body weight exercises, starting off with chest. So for your chest, you got your push-ups. Push-ups is one of the first exercises you should do while starting calisthenics. It's one of the basics. And if you can't do any push-ups, I recommend you start on your knees, there's no shame in that, and working your way up to normal push-ups. When I first started working out, I wasn't too sure where to start, so I just started doing a bunch of push-ups. I got better at push-ups, my chest grew, but to my surprise, also my shoulders and triceps saw some decent development as well. And that's one of the great things about calisthenics is that most of these exercises are what's called compound exercise, which means it hits multiple muscle groups at the same time. For example, push-ups, while it may focus mostly on your chest, you're also going to be hitting your triceps and your shoulders. Once push-ups get a little bit easy for you, you could try putting your legs on something. This is going to add a little bit more tension to the exercise, make it a bit harder, and also target a little bit more of that upper chest area, giving you that superhero look. Now, I'm not going to tell you guys how many sets and reps to be doing because it's heavily dependent on your progress level and how strong you are. For example, if you're a beginner, maybe 2 to 3 sets is all you need to get a good workout and grow your chest. But for someone a little bit more advanced like me, I'd like to do 5 or 6 sets per exercise, going almost to failure on each set. Once you get strong enough at push-ups, I recommend you transition to dips. Dips is the next level on top of push-ups. It's kind of like doing a push-up without the support of your legs. I attribute a lot of my chest growth to dips. Now, just because you could do dips doesn't mean you shouldn't do push-ups also. I recommend you guys kind of mix it up and do both. Next up on the list, we got back. And the undisputed king of back exercises is the pull-up. Pull-ups are in fact the only exercise I do to train my back. Yet my back is one of the most developed muscle groups I have. And a lot of people argue that pull-ups are the best back exercises, including weightlifting exercises. One of the main reasons why it's so overlooked is because it's actually quite a hard exercise. So if you guys want to improve at pull-ups so you guys can build that demon back, make sure to go check out my video where I explain how to get better at pull-ups. Link in description. And if you guys can't do a single pull-up, start with the Australian pull-up. I don't have any videos of me doing this exercise, but basically it's a low bar pull-up with your feet on the ground, like in this picture. It's going to help develop those muscles you need in order to unlock your first pull-up. Next on the list, we got shoulders. And one of my favorite movements for shoulders are the pike push-up. Now this push-up variation might feel a little bit awkward at first, but once you get used to it, it's a great movement for growing your shoulders. Keep in mind, if you guys are doing a lot of push-ups and a lot of dips, you guys are already going to be hitting your shoulders a good amount. So there's no need to go crazy on these pike push-ups. A few sets every here and there is all you really need. In this clip, I have my legs up on a stool, which is going to make it just a little bit harder on the shoulders. Honorable mention goes to the handstand. While it's less of a movement you could do for reps and more of a skill, it's also going to help you develop your shoulders. Next on the list, we got biceps. Now, I got some pretty decent pair of biceps on me. And to be completely transparent with you guys, I don't really train my biceps directly. My biceps are a result of doing so many pull-ups over the years. And while pull-ups mostly hit back, they do hit a good amount of biceps as well. So I think my biceps just naturally got developed by doing pull-ups. But I also have some really good bicep genetics, so I didn't really have to do much training in order for them to grow. But let's say I had lacking biceps, I would start doing chin-ups. Chin-ups are like pull-ups but with a reverse grip. It's going to take a little bit less tension off the back and put it onto the biceps. And like I said, I don't often train these, but whenever I do, I only do a few sets of chin-ups and my biceps are on fire. Honorable mention goes to these reverse grip Australian pull-ups. I like to rest the bar on my wrist and pull towards my chin. It gives me such a great squeeze in the bicep. For triceps, your go-to is going to be the diamond push-up. It's like a push-up, but you put your hands in the shape of a diamond, close grip, and you start repping them out. It's going to put a lot of emphasis on that tricep muscle. Similarly to biceps, I hit triceps doing just regular push-ups a lot as well as dips. So there's no need for me to be doing an enormous amount of sets of these. These bodyweight skull crushers are another great tricep exercise. It's a little bit harder than the tricep push-up, so it might not be for everyone. But if you can do these, it's great exercise. And last but not least, we got legs. Now for legs, obviously we have our bodyweight squats, but those are a little bit easy. So I like to do these one leg pistol squats. Now not everyone can do these, and if you can't, I recommend you guys hold on to something, maybe a wall, just to give yourself a little bit more stability, and it's going to make it much easier. But I'm going to warn you guys, building your legs with just body weight is quite difficult because your legs are such a big and strong muscle capable of moving very heavy loads. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it for the video. Hopefully, I helped some of you guys out there, and now you guys know how to hit every single muscle group using calisthenics exercises only. Hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned for the next one. Peace.